Good evening, SpeedGaming. Welcome to another Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament, this time between two 1-0 players, ta909 and Special K. Joining me on comms tonight is Stun. I'm Catastrophe, and joining me on comms tonight is Stun. Hello.
Hey, Catastrophe! Finally looking forward to it. Hopefully we get going now.
Yeah, hopefully. Thanks to the runners for waiting while we got the audio issues sorted out. Think they'll be getting started any second now. Yep, 15 seconds. So what are we going to see for a start screen?
Oh, I'm terrible at guessing. Let's see what Chad has to say.
Everybody always wants the mean ones, like 1Q5 or some corner of the world, you know. Oh, that's not too bad. 1Q3.
Yeah, that's a nice
Ooh.
starting point.
So Special K choosing the candle. Let's see if they, check all of these nearby candle spots, restart, and then take the wood sword for info. That can sometimes be good. Whereas TA just wants the sword and just wants to go.
I
Oh,
have
wow.
been
Free candle right there. So TA's play already looks a lot better.
Candle first has interested me. I know Dave does it and seemingly is going to keep it, but yeah, the checking around and resetting is an interesting strategy.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely respected it. It's a shame that it was it didn't even last 60 seconds, I guess, on this commentary, but yeah, I love to see stuff like that, and I love to see it work. It may still work. I'm not going to say, Special K's losing 5 minutes or anything for it, because it is right now. Ooh, hint shop next to start. The nice thing about that, of course, is you can buy the hints and then retry to get your money back. So if the players find the book, free hints. Yeah.
Yeah, the save strats are really the only way to do hints unless it's a big money seed.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, and having the hint shop right next to start also means it's fairly easy to get back to it because having a hint shop far away from, any take any's or recorder spot just means you're never going to get back there, even if you have the book and the money. So, hints in this seat are guaranteed to always be helpful, and you're going to need them because Heart Shuffle is on. So, with all the floor drops, you have to check a lot of spots sometimes.
Unfortunately, Special K headed west instead of east, so we'll see how far he makes it before realizing that that candle was free right next to start.
Yeah. Um, maybe what was I gonna say? Is getting a little bit committed to keeping the candle now because they're not even using it on bushes anymore. Like I thought they would just do the first couple. Ooh, big secret. Well, man, now if they find an open cave, oh, they don't want to buy a candle because they took the original one. Hmm. For me, anyway, a big thing I usually think of like, am I going to pay for a candle at an open cave or am I going to use my first take any? Uh, I'm kind of bad at the game, so I like having the extra heart container that comes with buying one. But um, it's a thing. Whereas if you take that original, can't. Ooh, going in level
Yeah,
5.
I mean, my strategy on this flag set has been to take sword immediately with extra candles on between the take innies and the shops. Rarely do I go more than 5 or 10 minutes without finding a candle, and if the first one I find is in a shop and I've got the money, I purchase it and don't look back.
Yeah, I'm the same. I agree there. I agree they're stunned. Nonetheless, with a lot of overworld enemies rolling down, like those blue moblins that are going down to a single candle tick, Special K is actually getting kind of a lot of mileage out of this blue candle. Fortunately, maybe encouraging him to go further without resetting. Okay, reasonable priced candle and bait.
And because of our tech issues, we went through our intro a couple of different times, but this is a week 2 Swiss matchup featuring 1-0 runners. They both won their week 1 matchups.
Yes, yes, and both runners are quite good. Special K joined the community about 2 years ago, as you mentioned, and I actually haven't seen them play in a tournament yet because the last time I played in a tournament was about 2 years ago. Whereas ta909, I remember them going deep in every tournament they entered unquestionably. Uh, I think they're a threat to go 5-0 in the Swiss, which is an extremely bold prediction, but why not? Ooh, blue Wizrobes.
Yeah,
Gonna make
TA
it?
is a threat to win any race he ever enters. So
Oh yeah. Yes. Candle boost maybe? Oh, good try. Unfortunately, the candle fire went into the wall, but
yeah, that's going to be a tough room. You only with blue ring or blue candle, you've only got one boost to try and make it through whatever
yeah.
that was, 6 or 8 whiz robes. It's going to be a tough task.
Did anybody see what the coast item was on TA's screen? Their stream froze for me there. Well, that's where you can buy your candle there, Special K,
Yeah,
but now
special
it's
case. Thinking about
five
it now.
minutes. Yeah. Oh, okay, Armos Heart. Okie dokie. TA going real fast through this overworld. They entered the green woods, or the east woods, from the bottom. So they're already done. Level 8 in another Armos. Okay, so Special K is retrying to get the wood sword. Not bad. They don't lose anything, because if I remember correctly, they found nothing, actually. They found nothing in that level 5,
Yeah,
and didn't find any take anys, so they didn't lose anything. They found that
no,
one big secret in Vanilla
the big
6.
secret was the extent of it, and hopefully he marked the location and can get back to it.
Yeah, so that big secret was in Vanilla 6, and I remember there was a candle shop, I think, just to the east of that. So maybe Special K actually does go straight back to the grave, buys a candle, which then when they go east, never mind, they're going to find this one instead. Ooh, TA finds level 6.
I didn't see where level 6 was. Did you notice?
I didn't notice. Ooh, I see solid red bubbles. Does that necessarily mean second quest in this flag set? I forget.
Yes. It means that one of the two, either 1 through 6, will be second quest, or 7 through 9.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Not necessarily that 1 through 6. If 7 through 9 is second quest, then the bubbles could appear all
Got it.
throughout.
So, looking at this 6 here, I think it can so far still be either. No, it can't be second quest.
It looks like it is second quest to
Now
me.
it does. As soon as I said that, I saw the column under the 6. So if it's second quest, you go left here. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yep, so that'll be second quest. A little uncharacteristic for TA, actually, to struggle. I mean, I know it's a four-corner shooter room, which is terrible on Green Tunic, but TA backed out of the room without saving it. Could have saved the monsters. You know, kill a couple monsters, hit a doorway to get out. Chose not to, and instead up 8. Oh, ladder block. Hmm. Could the
That means
Gleeok
no,
provide a
there's got to
connect?
be a way around that. There's that Gleeok is probably guarding a stair.
Yeah, because Fred will never make you ladder clip him. Oh, wow. Another level. Oh, wow. Another level. Between the two players, we found quite a few levels. There's 2 on the left and 4 on the right. Wand, major
Oh
combat
wow,
upgrade.
that you were talking about TA flying. He's going to fly even more now.
Yeah, wow.
I didn't see where these levels were. I think Special K was in the southwest somewhere with level 2.
Now, I wonder why Special K left level 2 so quickly. Maybe it was a key block or something. I didn't see it.
It
Um,
looked like there was a freeze on his screen. I didn't see.
yeah, same thing. It froze for me as well. But normally you would want to dig level 2 because it's small and has 2 items. So you wouldn't bail on level 2 like that unless you had to. So I'm just going to assume Special K had to. Hmm. TA has bombed that Dodongo room in 4 thoroughly. This could be another item room. It's not. Oh, well, key. Those wall masters love to troll. If it's not by grabbing you, it's by making you think you killed all the monsters in a room and then not. 6
Yeah.
Dodongos in this level 4. Why not?
This if we didn't know from level 6, this very much looks like second quest level 4. So it looks like we're going 1 through 6 second quest, and then 7 through 9 will either be first quest or shapes. We're unknown.
That's right. 2Q4 is sometimes feared among players because even though it has 3 items, 2 staircase items and a floor drop in this flag set, it has walk through walls and it has a reputation for not having enough doors. It's got that 1Q9 problem where bomb walls never open when you want them to, walk through walls don't work when you want them to, and it ends up being quite a long dig due to the way all the rooms technically touch on the map. Um, and of course, the vanilla design, which you'll never see in this flag set, is absolutely cruel with the raft behind the compass, or behind the Triforce. So TA getting one
Getting one
item, I
item
believe?
and getting out. That's not
Yeah.
this early in the race. That's not surprising. It's a big level.
Yeah.
You got your Triforce. Dig 1 through 3. Hopefully, you don't have to go back to 4.
Same. Oh, Special K buying the bait. That's interesting. But also a good play because we know it's a 1Q3. Also TA showing off. That's a very practical HUD wrap. There's not many practical HUD wraps. Blue ring and keys, he won't buy those. Um, but yeah, so Special K buying the bait maybe assumed from their 5 dig that, yeah, this 5 does look like the Z. So yeah, second quest, first half. Second quest, first half, right. And
He went right back into 6. Now that he's got the wand, that this Gleok is a lot
oh,
more
he has
manageable
Gleok coming
for
down.
him.
Look how quick that. Never mind. Wow. So that Gleok was not the connector. Hmm. How do you get out of this 6?
It,
Was there another room that could have had a connector? Well, we got the Triforce. Maybe it won't matter. But now I am very curious. All right, small secret rolled +1. But yeah, like I was saying, first quest 3 is in the shape of the L, and it's just a long vertical column. Oh, big secret. Oh yeah, I think we knew that. But Fred's randomizer doesn't prioritize making bait blocks in your way or even putting north exits to the bait blocks. So, um, because of how 2Q3 is shaped, and 2Q3 is guaranteed to have a bait block, that bait block is almost certainly going to block something. Now, whether there's a Triforce or an item on the other side, not always, but often. So that bait is an extremely safe buy, whereas in most roles, like most seeds, if you see like a first quest first half, you maybe wait on the bait for a bit. Okay. TA also up to 7 hearts in a hurry here. 13 minutes in, 2 Triforces, a wand, 7 hearts. Enters that cave backwards.
he's just showing off now.
Yeah, yeah, really. Wow. Gonna get that Armos heart container that Special K found earlier. Oh no, already has it though. Armos heart container was in the Greenwoods. It was TA that found it.
Yeah, he's gonna work into 8, and then pretty immediately after this, if he keeps going towards the grave, we'll find 5.
Yeah. So, if this is a oh, okay, that's where that heart container was. This will be a north exit. Okay, so this could be a 1Q8, right?
Very much looks like 1Q, yeah.
Yeah. Special K, meanwhile, really wants whatever is in this 5. Not a bad dungeon to dig. Um, he doesn't have the Armos item. Wow, double block clip just to save walking around. Raft, it might matter. Wow, doesn't even pick it up. You started with the power bracelet, you need it. Wait, did I see that correctly? Did TA really not pick up the raft?
I was watching Special K. I saw it and just assumed he was going to get it, so I turned my attention.
Yeah, I think TA actually noped out of the raft. No. Okay, TA's going back for it. That must have been a mistake. Okay. Like, I get the disrespect for the raft because it only blocks 2 checks and usually there's nothing there. But, like, you have to. Okay, yeah,
This
TA's
this
going back
early in the
for it.
seed, that would be a wild play to save. What does that take? 13 seconds or so to get down there and back.
Yeah. Ended up costing him 30 seconds more. Maybe it was a misinput because I know a new feature in the randomizer. Um, Normally the save and quit code is up and A on controller 2, but
Okay, yeah. Chat's saying that a keys hit him right before he up and eight, so I think he thought he got it, but he had gotten hit instead.
oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So we got one of the staircase items and the connector done in the first 4 rooms of 8 on the bottom row. So now, and a floor drop, no less. So 2 of the items in 8 were found right away in the first 4 rooms. So there's a Triforce and a single staircase item left. Um, Meanwhile, 2Q5, despite its small size, kind of mean. It's got a bunch of false walls. It's got 2 connector stairs. You would think that being in the shape of a Z, it'd be linear. You just trace the Z. No, the
No,
normal
it's
path
always
through.
blocked multiple ways.
Yep.
It's yeah, it's one of your my least favorite one of my least favorite levels.
Same. Yeah. It's got that problem I was talking about, like 2Q8 has, 1Q9 has, where there's just no doorways. Ooh, taking an unfortunate death there. Might have to go through that connector again, and might have to kill the enemies guarding that connector again. That can be a harsh time loss.
TA's up to 8 hearts already. Special Case still at 3. Part of that Special Case spent a lot of time in dungeons, and TA's got a lot more overworld coverage.
Yeah. Plus TA getting that wand in 4 there, making TA go even
Hmm.
faster.
He got the
All right.
Triforce. I wonder if he'll go back in looking for one staircase. Nope, he's gonna skip it.
I mean, so far everything is still outstanding, but so is 1, 2, and 3. So I would keep looking. Oh, the Keese would have game overed him. I was thinking that the Keese that kept TA from grabbing the raft, like pushed him out of the way, and his brain was already moving to hit the reset code. So, okay, yeah. See, so now Special K, not having the wand on this screen. Ah, using the doorway safe strats. Oh, sort of. There's a very magic pixel you can stand on there, where these Moldorms and the Gleoks, if you have a Gleok in a room with an open right side door, see how he's invincible there. The
I'm
Beamos
pretty
can't
sure
shoot
the
him.
fireballs can still catch him there though. You got to be a little bit careful about that.
Oh yeah. Okay, I thought for the Beamos and like the Gleok heads, they couldn't reach you there. But a Gleok head could fly into you, I think. But the bullets were stopping just short, I thought. Yeah, that it only works on the right doorway, does not work on the top, bottom, or left. but it's great for staying safe. Ooh, shuttered in with a recorder block. Gonna have to quit out of that one. Wow, TA's got so much of that level 5 mapped out already. Did you see what TA's map looked like when he up-A'd out of that recorder shutter block? Did it did it so fast? I feel like he just got into this level a minute ago.
The wand, I mean, well, obviously his talent, but the wand is
Yeah,
the wand early for him is just um, provides a lot of speed.
indeed. Yeah. So we know that even if the staircase item in 5 might be blocked, the Triforce is not. So let's see if TA grabs that Triforce and runs. I would bet yes. How would you possibly have 4 Triforces this quick? Ay caramba. Ooh. Oh, TA takes a death to that lone blue Wizrobe. Didn't save the room, but there was only one Wizrobe in it anyway. The rest of the monsters died easily to the wand, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Special K gaining sword beams and then immediately losing them. Sword beams would have really helped with all those monsters on the other side of the river there.
Yeah,
I
he's
might
gonna have to
also...
use bombs, or we'll see if he can clip into the river.
Nope, just use his bombs. Clipping into the river is very smart. I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, have the sword beams who could stand on that right doorway. And shuttered into an even worse room. Beamos everywhere. Getting bullied by that second quest rope.
Yeah,
All right, so this is the room.
with wood sword, that's just a room that you just get through and skip.
Yeah, I would not clear it either. This is the room TA died in earlier. No! Blue Wizrobe, please. Who's gonna bomb this Blue Wizrobe? Nice. Sword, sword, bomb, bomb, sword. That's 8 plus 3 life? That's 11 life? Can Blue Wizrobes roll that much? No, I must have missed something. It definitely took
His,
2 bombs and a stab at least. That's 9. What?
his reward is a heart. It is his ninth heart though, so not too far away from a mag's check when we find it.
Hey, I've seen Mags at 10 at least once today in another race. Yeah, I mean, and that person checked it, I think 40 minutes in. It was a very early Mags, and it worked out great for them because I think the wand makes you go fast. How about the Mags, right? So Special K, I think, is going to get an item from this check. I already forget what it was. Oh, this was the raft. Yes. Thank you to our tracker tonight, Rex, by the way, helping me with my short-term memory loss problems.
No problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nasty room the TA's in.
Wow, TA got the candle boost that Special K went through earlier. Wow, look at
Unbelievable.
that.
That's
All for a
incredible.
connector. There's more to do before you find the second item in 5. Oh, more Wizrobes with the wood sword. Why game? TA using the right side half tile. Um, so the hitbox on the Wizrobe beams, I mean, like many other projectiles in this game, rounds off to the nearest whole tile, which means it rounds down to the left and north sides. So being half a tile to the right or to the south may as well be a whole tile to the right or to the south. So his reward for damage boosting through that connector was to immediately up A out of the next room. Oh well. So this room,
I
if I
believe he's
remember
only got
correctly,
I believe he's only got 2 rooms left. So I mean, unless
must have been blocked. 3 keys,
maybe
8 bombs. I'm sure he would have finished it if he could have. Wow, 4 Triforces and several item checks in 23 minutes. No! Special K gets hung by a rope. Rest in peace. Um, There's so much of the overworld left to explore too. I mean, TA's done the whole right side and is probably going to do West Death Mountain now with the 8 bombs, and it's right nearby. Just everything going TA's way. But like you said earlier, it's not luck, it's not the wand, it's talent. We found
There's 7.
7.
Yep.
Dang. So we haven't seen 1, 2, or 3 yet. No, we've seen 2, but Special K left it very quickly. Don't know if it was a key block or a ladder block or what, but we are close to having all the dungeons found in record time between the 2 runners. We need 1, 3, and I believe 9.
9, 1, 3, and 9. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Blue Wizrobes have 10 HP vanilla, so it would be +1. Thank you, Smilefires. Wow, 11 stabs for a blue Wizrobe then is actually not even the worst thing this flag set can do. Wow. Blue Rupee under the spike trap. It's not silvers. Which is one of the meaner things I've seen this game do, and I love it. Actually, no, I don't love it. That would be one of the things I would fix if I could. Certain items appearing nearly invisible when spawning under a spike trap like that.
Yeah, silvers is really hard to see. It's so thin and then kind of blends into the color.
So remember when I said Special K's meat block purchase was good because of First Quest 3? And then we see another bait block in 7? The dream was almost alive there for a second, but TA immediately bombed out of it.
Unfortunately, Special K has spent so much time in levels 8 and 5. He's got a lot of overworld still to get to.
Ooh!
We got a ladder.
Ladder is staircase item in 7 now. Special K, if Special K does West Death Mountain after this, they'll get that. And then due to stream lag, unfortunately, we didn't see ta909 checked the coast item.
An immediate Triforce. We will not be
Oh.
going back into 7 for a floor drop. I would be willing to bet.
No, not unless we have to. So Special K finds the White Sword Heart container at the same time. So now we know 2 of the 3 overworld items. Kind of a nasty place for that White Sword item, actually. But it's just a heart container, so if nobody goes this way, nothing lost. Unless the arrow, the 2Q mags.
There's 3.
There's 3. Oh my gosh. This could be a really fast sea. And with a free compass? Ooh, that's gotta be... Oh yeah, right, because we entered in the segment that's off the L. So... Oh. Was that the any key?
It was, yeah.
Wow. Okay. That will only make TA go even faster. So the Triforce is in this room. When are we going to hit that bait block? And are we going to find the other item first? Don't hug those poles, voice. They do 2 hearts of damage, my friend. I would also say try to stay below them instead of above them, but TA does know better than me. Boomerang! Bait not required in 3 after I hyped it up. All right, so that's both items in 3.
For as many items as he's found, though, he is still missing. I mean, it is still fairly likely that one of the missing levels will be under a recorder spot, and then and silvers. It's possible he'll have to dive back into some levels to find some items.
True. Left that item behind in 7. Left 1 item behind in 8. Left 2 items behind in 4. Just opened that cave and didn't want to go in. Yeah. But I mean, I also like leaving all these items behind because
oh yeah,
he hasn't left anything easy. Like everything that TA would have to dig, it would take as long of a dig as Special K spent, you know, and it hasn't paid off. So it's been right.
That's right. No, I mean it's the right play. But if we're looking for a long out or a long drawn out extended seed, bow and silvers are going to need to be in 7 and maybe 6 or 8.
Yeah, exactly. Or 9. Both items can appear in 9 in this flag set. We haven't seen a Goma block yet.
I believe TA is about to find 2. I think, even though it was glitchy, I believe that Special K was in the southwest when he found it.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Stan. Yeah, I
I
had
believe
no idea, but you're probably
we
right.
may have a Goma block in 4 or 5 because that's one of the 2 rooms that they didn't get the floor item.
Could always happen. That's true. True, Rex. There could always be a Goma block in 1 or 9. Wait a minute, we've found level 1. Is it just
There's.
level 9 remaining?
It looks like Special K may have been ladder blocked out of 2.
Yep, that would explain why normally you're happy to see 2 really early, but TA happened to right order the seed, getting the ladder out of 7, was it? Yeah, ladder out of staircase item in 7. Yeah,
And it's a
and
good
then
thing TA
finding
went
2.
back for that raft because that's where 1 is.
That's funny. Good. Actually, I already forget. Does this flag set have Force Overworld block turned on, or does it just always feel that way?
I don't believe that it's actually on, but with Mixed Quest, there are so many recorder spots and so
Exactly,
many,
yeah.
yeah, that it happens more often than it doesn't.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I'm like, is it possible to get a not overworld block seed in this flag set? But, you know. Plus, we start with one of the 3 overworld blocking items. Anyway, this seed we started with the power bracelet, was it? So, uh, a lot of these overworld blocks sometimes don't matter because you started with the item, so. But yeah, Raft absolutely mattered. And let's see if Special K digs all 3 items out of this one. Could be something that helps them I don't want to say helps them get back into it, but helps them do combat as fastly as TA is. Like that wand seems to have really changed things for this seat.
Yeah, yeah, or even a red ring would be great for Special K right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right. Special K is obviously not going to find that wand in 4, but could find a red ring or a white sword, and that would help. I mean, could even find a bow. Bow and then buying an arrow would also be fast combat. Ooh. TA got teleported on, telefragged by a red wizrobe, was that? I think. You hate to
Yes,
see
I
it.
think he checked thinking that might be a push block. I think thinking that he had killed all the wizrobes and
And then another one teleported in right on top of him. But you know what, though? Not a slow death. Or, yes, it is not a long death. You know what I mean? The walk back isn't too long. It was only 4 rooms. So, not a huge penalty.
yeah, unfortunately for Special K, I mean this clearing a room like this on wood sword just takes so long.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas when ta909 was defeating bunnies in another dungeon, it was with the wand, which is still a bit excruciating, but twice as fast. But twice as fast. Yeah.
This room can be a drop though in 1. There won't be a stair item in 2Q1.
Yeah, that's right. We're looking for 2 floor drops. No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's TA found? Heart container. Mags eligible, 20% chance. It rolls between 10 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 and 14.
Yeah. I had to stop and count on my fingers just to. I know what it looks like visually on the heart meter there. Oh, okay, recorder. That recorder could be required. That's very good.
If 9 is behind a
Recorder block.
recorder,
Yeah.
that would be helpful.
Now I don't think TA will miss it though.
No,
But
if he's still missing bow and silvers, he'll full clear one, I would expect.
yeah, so TA won't miss that recorder no matter what. So it's unlikely to flip the race for Special K. I've seen missed items like that flip other races before. I'm not going to spoil any other races that people maybe haven't watched yet, but um, we were talking about earlier. Oh yeah, TA left an item behind in 7, good call. Left an item behind in 8, good call. I've seen people do the exact same thing, and it was silvers, and it ruined the entire race for them. They went from ahead to behind to lost, and like, oh, you hate to see it.
Well, once he finds recorder
But
though, I mean,
yeah,
he'll be able to whistle back to any of these. I mean, he's
hmm
34 minutes in with 7 Triforces.
oh, that's so crazy.
It's a
How do you
great.
have so
And
many
he's
tries?
working, unless he goes west here, he's working his way to 1. No, he's going to go west.
Well, could still find 9. I could see TA checking. Has TA checked Candle Row yet? That group of burn spots near level
I
1?
don't believe so.
Okay, so he could go like Grave, Forgotten Spot, and then Vanilla 1, and then all those candle spots. And if he does, then he would
Oh,
check
we
that
found
first.
9.
Oh, we found 9.
I didn't see where Special K was.
Why are you going up? You don't have the banana jam. Thank you for showing us what the you don't have all the Triforce messages is.
Some
Save.
people
So
like
we
to
don't
go
get
up,
confused.
and I assume what he was doing. Some people like to go up in that first room to see if they can hear an immediate roar.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. I would just wait until I have all 8 Triforces personally, but yeah, true, true.
TA
I
with
mean,
the going back to start. I bet we are on our way to finding level 1.
I think you're right. I think you're right. This might be the fastest I've seen. TA has no items that can pick up that fairy. Should have picked up that boomerang. So let's see here. There was a recorder, and I forget if Special K got the other item, or was it just a heart?
I don't believe he saw the second item. I don't. If he did, I don't remember what it was.
So I love to meme and be mean to the runners, but the odds of bow and silvers being the 2 level 9 items is fairly slim. Uh, always fun to dream when you're not the person playing the seed, but
So
I don't know
I
what
don't
TA
remember.
does.
I know TA missed an item. One item in 8, one in 7, 2 and 4. So
I mean, you get all 3 out of this one, or both items out of this one. It's level 4 that has 3 items in second quest. So, yeah, but like, how much of 9 do you dig? Do you go back and clear other dungeons just randomly? Shrug? Like, with so many possibilities for bow and silvers, I don't know.
Yeah, I would. I mean, he only needs a staircase item in 8, so you can blitz through that level just looking for possible stair rooms.
Yeah. And you know what? 1Q8 is actually, I'm gonna call it a small dungeon, very favorable to dig. So like I could see returning to 8 for that last item. Um I'm going to assume TA got both items. Oh yeah, got both items out of 3, yes, and we'll get both items out of 1 and 2. So that is a thing. Look at the way TA predicts those fireballs coming out of Gleok before they're even shot. There is a way to know which head is firing next, and they always fire aimed at you. So if you do what TA did there and kind of move in a little U shape around Gleok, Gleok will always miss. But easier said than done, because when I do that, I die. and I run into the fireballs, and then TA's just like, no, go like this, and it just works.
Yeah, the difference
Wish I was
between
that good.
good runners and great runners is mostly combat skills.
Oh yeah, yeah, like that was pro level right there, the way TA took out that Gleeok. TA is also almost done full clearing this level 1, the E in Zelda for second quest. Has explored, I think, every room. Maybe he did find all the items. Oh, doesn't have the recorder yet, so can't clear the dig dogger for the second item.
Yeah, that looks like that's going to be the second item there.
Couldn't that have been a push block in the Triforce room? I wonder why TA doesn't have the recorder yet. Oh, didn't want to mess with the red bubbles, maybe? Was it in
Well, he
here?
did. He got bopped. Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's
Okay,
the
so that's the second
power crystal.
item. He hasn't gone down any stairs, but there was a free corridor stair right there. Why didn't he take it?
Well, I think he knows where both ends of the corridor stairs are, and there's not a stair item in one.
Oh, right. Okay, so then maybe TA did pick up the recorder. Right, okay.
I don't think he saw it.
I didn't see him pick up the recorder.
I saw him pause, and he had almost all of the E explored. Is he really?
I don't remember what room it was in. It's possible that it was the room with a bunch of bunnies in it that he didn't want to spend time on.
Yeah, but I mean, missing bow and silvers, you gotta clear that out. They're trying to help him. No, go back in one. Go back in one.
I am glad to see that
Fourth try. Here we
even
go.
runners like TA will get slamooed on the raft occasionally.
Alright, here we go. He's free, but he doesn't want to be. He wanted to get slamooed. The silvers are in there. Okay. Oh, no, they're not. The recorder's in there. Okay. Huh. Did anyone in chat? 9 is one screen east of start. So that open cave by the river. So that means recorder isn't required unless there's a dig dogger block in 9 or a dig dogger block on the way to the bow and silvers. Wherever that can be, there are many possibilities. And he didn't clear it. Correct? That open cave by the river. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Piercing Mountain, and first person to say it. Oh, also Piercing Mountain. Okay.
Yeah, that is super close to start, but it is weird to kind of get up and around to it. So
Yeah, it looks like
be
TA is
interesting to
actually
see how much more
abandoned.
this TA clears before he works his way back over there.
I'm assuming that the reason TA is still checking overworld spots is because TA doesn't know where 9 is,
Right.
and
He has not seen none.
actually has abandoned that level 9 check now, so TA will probably explore most of the overworld just looking for 9 and not find it.
Which tells me he's probably going to explore. I mean, I would guess he's probably going to explore 9 and check on those items before having to go back to other dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad play. He'll find either one of bow or silvers potentially, or neither, or both. But he'll get the information on Ganon and Zelda while digging out those 2 items. And I always say time in level 9 is not never wasted because you're getting information on 9 and it's the dungeon you're likely to spend the most time in. However, I actually found some seeds that broke that rule, where if you went into 9 without the silvers and your opponent did, you were wasting time. So, but it is a fun gamble.
Vincent, we got a question in chat about the white sword item. It is it's a heart container. I know Special K saw it. I think TA has done West Death Mountain. So I would assume he saw it because that's where it was.
Yeah, I assume TA picked it up just based on TA's large number of hearts. Yeah. And the Armos item was also a heart container. It was in the Green Woods. TA checking the second raft spot, maybe picking up the coast item. You know, the coast item could be one of our bow or silvers. Only TA knows.
Yeah, he's had ladder for a while. I expect if it was anything tasty, he probably would have gone for it. But I guess we're about to find out. If it's a heart, maybe he skips it.
Yeah. It, okay, whatever it is, he doesn't want it. So, heart, boomerang, book maybe?
TA does not have the white sword item on his tracker.
Oh, wow.
I
So,
don't think he's
despite
been,
going to West
I
Death
don't think
Mountain.
I don't think he's been all the way west though.
Ah, thank you. So, TA
Well,
has not been all the way west.
well, he's been to level 3, which is the power bracelet spot. So maybe he ran out of bombs or something, or maybe
Yeah.
he up 8 after he finished 3.
So, TA now choosing to dig 6 before going to 9. Makes sense. I think we got one item out of this 6 already. Oh, that's where the connector was. It was in the red bubble room. Oh. Nope, take it back. Oh yeah, no, you're free. Okay, yep, you're in the main body of 6 now. Oh yeah, but then there was this ladder block. Right.
I don't.
Wow, mean seed. You really had to right order this seed. That ladder in 7 is really important, actually. I mean, I think TA got half of his Triforces without it, but that ladder sure has come in handy. Oh yeah, 2 was ladder blocked, like right away, actually. Um, yeah. Banana. Banana. Do do
Yeah, I
do
don't
do
think he
do.
got either item out of 6 the first time through. So he may hunt for the floor item.
Yeah, so given that TA passed on the coast item, we assume it's bad, which means it's not bow or silvers. It's white sword.
White sword.
Is he gonna go for
And
it?
the
He's
other
gonna try to
thing,
go around, yeah. Bomb
the other
left.
since he failed to pick up the recorder in 1, he's gonna have to trek his way across the overworld to get to any of these levels.
Yeah, yeah, that could give Special K time to catch up. Because, I mean, just look at this Triforce difference here. You know, all the Triforces versus 1. But then you look at the time. What time was it when TA got the full Triforce? I think it was like 40 minutes, you know? Just absolutely madness. Of course it's a walk-through wall. It only becomes a walk-through wall after you place the bomb, by the way. You have to do that or it won't work.
Somebody in chat is saying that TA has silvers in his menu, and so I have not seen that. But yeah, I certainly didn't see
Oh.
the pickup.
Uh-huh. I didn't see it either. TA now choosing to dig 4 over 9. Digging 6 wasn't a terrible move. Got white sword for it.
Yeah, I guess the thought process is he's got 2 items here, as opposed to 1 in 8.
And it's really not, I don't know, that bad when you've got TA's combat now. Like, I guess with the wand and this many hearts, you can just fly. It is a
Yeah,
lot of
he
rooms
wasn't in
though.
here long though, so there's a lot of rooms to clear. It wasn't like he,
Mm.
checked half the level looking for Triforce first time around. He found it quickly.
And you know, I don't think TA had ladder first time. So like one of the problems with ladder blocks is like, oh, it can be, you know, ladder can save you a lot. Ladder can save you a lot of time on combat by keeping you safe while you stab passing enemies from relative safety. Ladder can give you an alternate path that is faster than the ladderless path. And I think TA didn't have ladder first visit through this floor 4. So good reason to put off digging it until now.
Yeah. And Special K confirming that the coast was heart. So all 3 of our overworld items were heart today.
Nice.
I think arrows might have been the floor in 5. I heard a sound, but it's like right in front of the door when TA walked through it.
Oh. Rex, our tracker, saying silvers may have been a floor item in 5. But they were like right next to the door, so they were picked up quickly. Special K buying a blue ring. Heck yeah. Gets me excited.
Yeah.
So I buy
I
the
like
blue
that
ring all
move
the
for
time.
him.
Yeah.
He's struggled with the combat a little bit. That should help him hopefully get a little more progression.
Ooh.
Although
And
I say
then
that right when
immediately,
he takes a beam to the face.
yeah, I was gonna say immediately tests out that blue ring by volunteering himself to the Lionels. But yeah, I buy blue rings all the time because I like it when TA shows me up by by finding the red ring right after I hype
Right
up the blue
after.
ring. I love the blue ring. Blue ring, blue ring. TA, I got a red ring. All right. That's just TA. Blue ring. I plan on buying the blue ring most seeds because uh combat's hard.
Yeah,
You can see
it's
here, TA just face tanked that Pole's voice. That's supposed to do 2 hearts of damage. Instead, it did half a heart, you know? So when you have red ring, you can just cheat, and it feels great.
all right. He noped out of 4. I bet maybe we're
Headed
headed
to
to
9.
8 or back to 1. No, we're headed back to 1. I think he realized he missed one there.
Okay, so I still can't believe TA didn't dig both items out of 1. There was just no reason. Did TA forget? Because, like, you're missing bow and silvers. There's no reason not to dig both items out of 1. We said when Special K found the recorder here earlier, and then TA went and didn't dig both. That's all you had to do. Huh. All right. Did you see
Unfortunately for
how
him, that's going
quickly
to actually
those...
cost him a little more time because now he's going to go make all those recorder checks.
Little does he know level 9 is 1 screen to the right. Yep. I wonder why TA never checked that open cave. Checked everything around it. So, Special K, meanwhile, I don't know which dungeon Special K has seen, but he might need to still do more overworld. I'm just not sure. Oh, Mags, just a little short. That would also speed Special K up quite a bit too, is finding Mags. Um, I love it when people check Mags early on and it works.
Yeah, Ediginos, we believe he had to have missed the river cave. There's, unless he's looking for white sword item, there's nothing else. There's nothing else that he's missed.
Yeah, and our tracker did say TA does not have the white sword item. That's it. I think TA is now actually... This is where the white sword item was. I'm sorry, it wasn't West Death Mountain. It was the open cave left of Spectacle Rock. That's where it was. So actually, there
Okay.
was a good reason for TA not to have white sword item on his tracker.
That would
He's
make more
going,
sense because
he's,
I knew he had done West Death Mountain.
yeah, so he's going to find it now. So actually, maybe TA does know where 9 is. Okay, yep, yeah. So he was only looking for white sword item. Now, go to 9. TA is fluting too. You went the wrong way. I think Special K is going to find a dungeon here on the coast. Nope, TA wants to dig the second item out of 5 before going to 9. What if your bow is in 9?
Well,
Could be.
that the silvers were not in 5, so the mystery continues.
Oh, but what if the bow... oh, yeah, wait. No, the silvers could still be in 5. Because,
No, I think Rex or somebody said they thought perhaps that's where he had picked him up earlier.
I just checked his tracker. Silvers were in 2.
okay, silvers were in 2. Thank you. That is a level Special K hasn't seen yet. Or saw, but without the ladder, couldn't get it. Yeah, Special K was the first person into 2, but hit the ladder block very early on, I think in the second room, so couldn't get anywhere. TA didn't find level 2 until after getting the ladder from the staircase item in 7, basically right ordering the seed. So TA got everything out of 2.
I'm
and
still
no
not
problem.
convinced that he's. I still believe he has not seen 9.
He doesn't have 9 on his tracker, so I don't think he's seen it either.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because I mean, I would assume that if you knew where 9 was, you would dig 9. But
Nope, he just put his tracker on. He has 9 on his tracker.
okay, he just wants to dig everything. But all right. Oh, I think he found that the item in 5 is bow blocked, so it's not the bow. Okay. We're going.
I'm going to 8.
Yeah. TA refuses to believe that important items in 9 is enabled in this flag set, but it is.
Meanwhile, Special K is in 6, which would be helpful in getting the white sword, but I believe that white sword item was ladder blocked.
Yeah, this 6 was a big problem. There was a bit of a combat block, and then there was bombs and keys. Um, Special K hasn't found the any key or level 3 yet. TA almost up an 8 out of level 6 when he saw the floor item. And then it still took him a minute to go all the way around the chute to pick it up. If I remember correctly, that white sword, it was on the left side of a chute, just where a small key is in vanilla 2Q6. So yeah, it was quite a chore picking that white sword up. Still hope Special K gets it, of course. But on the other hand, if Special K grabs the Triforce and runs, they'd be making the correct play without knowing it.
Yeah, and TA is just looking for a staircase item. So any room that doesn't have a push block, he can speed through.
Now, I did say earlier that since this is a 1Q8, the way this 1Q8
Here it is.
shaped up, yeah, it was funny. 2 of the items were in the first 4 rooms. Heart container. Doesn't want that one. Took all the others, doesn't want that one. Yeah, so the way this 1Q8 shaped up, you entered in the bottom left, just left of where the book is, or where the book is in vanilla. And then there was a floor item 1 room to the right of that. And then the raft to get to level 1, 1 room to the right of that. So 2 items in the bottom. Was that a roar in the entrance room? Am I hearing things?
I can't hear the audio very well.
Yes,
He's not making a
that
beeline.
was. Ganon is south. Ganon is south. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's incredible. Imagine. So that means that when you find level 9, without even checking the Triforce room, you hear a roar. That's why Special K went north. Because I was wondering, why did Special K show us the Banana Jam, why are you entering 9 with no Triforces message? And I can see the confusion now. Special K heard the roar in the entrance room and was like, wait, what's going on with this seed? Okay, that makes sense. But of course, Ganon was 1 room to the right. So now TA is looking for well, the path to Zelda, if we can find it. We're looking for a single shutter, like potentially this one, that doesn't open when you kill all the enemies. And we're also looking for those silvers, which will be in a staircase item, which level 9 has 2. Really should be in here. TA's dug almost everything but this 9. Saved it for last. I mean the bow.
Yeah, and we've got a first quest 9, so we're looking at 6 sets of transport stairs, and two item stairs. So there's potentially 14 push blocks to get through. And now he's got Zelda's location. So
Wow,
once we've got Bo,
that Zelda's not too far away from Ganon. Yeah. Vincent in chat confirming that the white sword in 6 was ladder blocked due to a Chevy room. Yeah, you said that as well, Stun. So yeah, good memory. Um, it's gonna be rough for Special, of course, Special K now in 4.
Yeah,
So I
hopefully he
think
can at least get the wand out of here.
hopefully, yeah. So TA, oh, book. Uh, you take it and you get the silver's hint. It might matter. You don't want to pick it up because the wand is kind of your combat, but you take it for the hint. The
Yeah,
silver's
well,
to
he's
kill the
got red
beast.
ring
Might
for one, and for
He's
two,
also
he's
TA.
plenty adept
Yeah.
at avoiding that.
So normally when I'm looking for a staircase item, I'll take staircases because it kind of crosses off the other staircase room on the other side, you know? There we go. Special K gets that wand. About an hour later. 55 minutes later. Um,
Yeah, I'm not real sure why he picked up book. Yeah, the I think at this point he knows Bo is in 9, so he doesn't need a silver hint. And if he gets a bow
that's
hint, it's
right.
likely just going to tell him it's in 9.
In which case there actually won't be a bow hint. You're right. So the old men can only tell you the location of Ganon, the location of Zelda, and they will say the silvers are elsewhere or the silvers are in 9. And he already has the silvers. So the silvers hint would say the silvers are elsewhere. They're in 2. And if you go back to the overworld and you spend your money on those money hint shops, they will not give you hints for anything in 9 unless, except indirectly. Like if level 9 is recorder blocked, which this one is not, it'll say, play a melody to find the bow or something. But um, this level 9 is not blocked by anything. So actually, no hints will point you to it. Um, every other hint will say, like, Guria grumbles with the uh, bow or something. So yeah, actually, it's probably impossible for him to get a bow hint. I don't know. I mean, unless it's the second item in 7 he never got. Uh, bit, bit rough if it is. Wouldn't want to wish that on him.
He still has an item in 4, 5, and 7 unmarked.
But we saw him up A out of level 5. So, yeah, Rex, our
Yeah, I think
tracker, saying 4, 5, and 7 are not marked, but 5 was Goma blocked. He definitely
I think
found
he
the item
knows
in 5.
that 5 is not Bo.
So it's 4,
So,
7, or 9. Yeah,
yep. And it's red candle and probably a heart container then?
I think that's what's left. I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, so it's basically a 50-50 for him with the knowledge he has of 5 that Bo is in 9.
Look at this mess of a 9. I can't believe we're only an hour and 2 into the seed, and TA has done all this exploration already. That's just wild. And it's not really an easy seed. Like if you look to the left here, Special K having 1 Triforce, like it's not that bad. Like it might look like a blowout if you just try to keep track of the score as 8-1 or something basic, but that's not how Zelda Randomizer works. Um, the item checks are, I don't know, expensive, I guess. And TA getting that ladder out of 7 fairly early in the race was huge because
Yeah.
Special K has run into so many ladder blocks since that TA probably doesn't even realize her ladder blocks. Um,
Yeah, the ladder and the wand, as early as he got them, was easily the difference maker.
yeah, I agree.
On top of his talent.
Yeah, yeah. But wouldn't it be fun right now if Special K finds Bo in 4? That'd be exciting.
Absolutely. Add a little drama.
Or it could be right here. It's not.
So I think that's got to be at least five. I haven't been tracking them, but I think that's five sets of transport stairs for TA. So shouldn't be too many more checks left. Special K is getting his red ring. That'll help him.
Let's see if Special K stops to dig the last item. May not be possible without the ladder, too. Ooh, red candle. The answer's not in 9. TA was right to dig all those dungeons before going into 9, but then didn't pick the right ones.
Let's see where he goes. Is it 4 or 7?
Seven. I don't know if this is the worst choice, given that the other level is 2Q4. This may have a one. Digging the second item out of a 1Q7 may actually be favorable to digging the third item out of a 2Q4. Both possibilities are kind of the worst case scenario, in my opinion.
I do think he's cleared more of 4, but yeah, I
Hmm.
don't blame him for this at all. I might make the same play.
Chat wants Dig Dogger to block the bow, and I agree that would be funny. Although at this point, it wouldn't stop TA because TA almost abandoned that recorder in 1, but didn't. If the recorder was used for nothing but a Dig Dogger block on the bow, and TA did abandon that recorder in 1, that would have been huge. But that's not what happened either. So it's going to be a, if I remember correctly, a ladder or a ladder item, a staircase item for. Nope, it's a floor item, and it's right
Yes,
there.
floor item in 7.
Well, I think it's going to be pretty quick from here because we have the path to both Ganon and Zelda. Look at those screen wraps. Amazing. So, Special K here. Still looking for that third item in 4. Not a bad dig. The only thing ta909 didn't do was get this third item in 4.
Yeah, it's been really rough on Special K. I mean, it just when you wrong order things, it just can
Yeah.
turn on you.
Wrong ordered not only the progression, but also the luxury items too. Like the wand still doesn't have the any key. Um, only picked up the red ring just a few minutes ago. Also, Ganon is dead. I should have warned you because it is TA909 playing after all. I think that was a perfect stun lock with the white sword. All 8 and Ganon never moved. You know, which is actually pretty exciting and very good, but also somebody clip that because that's the only way we're going to see it. Man, so fast. And here's Zelda, one room to the right. Shut her up. There it is. Get your GGs in chat for TA909. Cleared just about everything and still finished in under an hour 10. How do you do it? Ladder blocked Zelda too. How appropriate for the seed. Special K getting the Triforce out of 4. Is that just their second Triforce? Have we missed any? They're going to have to get that ladder out
Probably
of
didn't.
7 to make much more progress. And oh, it looks like Special K has also forfeited. Yeah, Special K says he normally finishes, but not this one. I agree. Yeah, I can see why he would say that, because this is, he says, yeah, he says he's not close, and he's not close. So yeah, try to bring both runners in, maybe. We're working on bringing the runners in for an interview now. Yeah, imagine getting to Zelda and it being the only ladder block. You joke about that, but it's happened in every tournament I've ever seen. Sometimes multiple times. Oh, hello! We are joined by ta909. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, if I didn't miss that one room in 7, that would have went a lot quicker.
Yeah, that could have been a tournament record if you didn't miss that room in 7. And it wasn't an easy seed either. You got that ladder in 7 fairly early, and then yes, we're joined by
By Special K. GG, Special K.
GG's.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was just saying to ta909 said if he didn't miss one room in 7, it could have been faster. And I was about to say, yeah, getting that ladder out of 7. So, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah,
well,
GG Special K. That was a hard seed, and ta909 right ordered it and had fantastic combat. Pretty rough. So you must have felt like there was a lot of ladder blocks, huh?
Yeah, well, 2 were completely ladder blocks. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Special K. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I never found 7, so it was hard for me to get the ladder in that case.
Yeah, ladder was in 7, and then Bo was also in 7. It's kind of funny. TA got the ladder in the Triforce in 7 fairly early, then got every other item out of every other level, went into 9, looked for the bow in 9, didn't find it. And then it came down to TA, correct me if I'm wrong, a floor drop in 7 or a staircase item in 4, and those are your only 2 items left. And
oh man, I
by
thought
the time you found the bow,
in. Oh no, there was a floor drop in 4 as well. So it was between
Okay.
floor drop in 4 and floor drop in 7. 4 was a pain in the ass to navigate, so I decided to just get the hell out of there. And I went back to 7. I figured I had a bunch of rooms around the start in 7, and I was just thinking of the possibilities of where it would hurt me the most. So if the bow is buried in 4, I feel like Special K could, miss it easily. But if the bow is on the floor in 7 around the start screen and it's kind of in the natural path, then I could get screwed. So that's what I was thinking, at least going back to 7 there. But I did pretty much everything else. When I picked up 8 Triforces, I still had 9 items remaining. So I tried to bang some of those possibilities out before going to 9. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off.
Yeah, there was a we were wondering whether you had skipped 9 or didn't have 9 marked, because we didn't realize that you had not found white sword item. You were digging still when you had all 8 Triforces, so we thought maybe there was a chance you had missed 9.
Yeah, I really wanted to find that white sword item because I had about 30 overworld spots left, I would say, and there were some easy spots like Candle Row. I had a couple of power bracelet spots, which, funny enough, I made a mental error and thought I started with a raft, so I skipped some of the early power bracelet spots. And I just wanted to make sure the bow wasn't free anywhere that, Special K could have, like on Candle Row, for example. I wouldn't want bow to be white sword item on Candle Row, and then I'm sitting here digging First Quest 9 for 10 minutes. So that was my rationale there. Just, continue doing some overworld on the way to 6 and 4, so I don't miss an easy bow.
And then it turned out all 3 overworld items were heart containers anyway. But that was good strategy on your part. I think you're right about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, heart containers you're right. Every item was a heart container on the overworld.
And meanwhile, you there, Special K, like we were saying, it was 5 minutes into the seed when TA found that wand in 4. And then, we're only 5 minutes into the seed. I'm like, oh, watch how fast TA goes now with that wand. And TA TA went as fast with that wand as other people go with mags. It was crazy. And then you found that wand around the 55-minute mark, I think. Same thing too, TA finding that ladder in 7, and then everything in the seed being ladder blocked. And TA, I don't know if you realized it, because, once you find the ladder, you maybe stop thinking about using it, But, yeah, a lot of dungeons had water everywhere. Like that white sword in 6 that you casually picked up. You're like, nah, I'm gonna go get it anyway. That actually had a ladder block. Like, I don't remember how many Doritos were ladder blocked, but it was
well, I'll tell you
a
this.
bit of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them were for sure. I believe I was ladder blocked out of. Yeah, as you said, I picked up the ladder early, so I didn't really remember the ladder blocks, but I know that I initially got kicked out of 6 because I thought I was ladder blocked from the bottom half of the dungeon. 2 was entirely ladder blocked. And
I believe 6 was ladder blocked, yeah. 1 may have been. I forget. Yeah.
This was ladder blocked.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And white
I have
sword in
3 at
6.
this point, so I don't remember if 1 was ladder blocked, but I'm vaguely
One was
remember.
ladder blocked too, yeah.
Over him.
Yeah, Special K could probably tell you all the ones that were ladder blocked because he just kept
2 were
going
ladder
from one
blocked,
to
1
the
was
other to
ladder
the other.
blocked. Yeah, 2, 1, 6 were all
Ladder
ladder blocked, so.
Man, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, I found that ladder early, luckily.
Was 7 in the northwest?
7?
Or
Yeah,
east,
I
I'm
was on
sorry.
Death Mountain.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it was. Yes, it was in Western Death Mountain.
Okay. Yeah, I don't regret trying to go swordless, and that certainly didn't cost me, because really, with this seed, TA is going to beat me 150 times out of 100 with how skilled he is in combat and how not skilled I am. I had to do. I generally go take the candle and start exploring anyway, but I had to try to do something different to try to get an edge, and that is maybe candle's hard to acquire, and I can burn something and get a leg up, but that didn't happen this seed. This seed, TA's beat me, no doubt. So I have no regrets, and I, with honor, lose to TA in this seed.
I called that out too. I noticed TA didn't do the Campbell Gamble at the start like you did. And I'm like, oh, this is exciting. Special K is gonna grab the candle, probably play for 5 minutes, and then restart and get the wood sword, which is exactly what you did. Literally 58 seconds into the race, when I just got that excitement off my lips, TA found a take any cave. One screen north and east of the start, that open cave that I think is a potion shop in vanilla, and there was a free candle in a heart container there. And I'm like, well, because TA left the dead woods and found that. I'm like, well, okay. So TA also has a candle now.
Yeah, and even the way I routed it, when I went up through the grave and started going through the grave area to Death Mountain, there's a big secret and the candle shop there. So I'm like, okay, if maybe the Armos next to that is something useful. If not, once I make sure the open stuff near me is nothing, I'm retrying a sword. There's no advantage to be gained here. So really, the only spot that I'm not going to take the candle first, or at least try, is the open cave on Death Mountain, because there's nothing around there that's worth burning. So that's just too much time. Otherwise, I can rationalize. I'm going to burn stuff. I'm going to try to explore, but at some point you're going to run into a candle that's accessible and you can just retry. So that's what I tried. Didn't really work, but it was worth a shot.
But yeah, it definitely worth a shot, especially like you said, if you feel outmatched by ta909, and I don't blame you, like, yeah, you try stuff like that, because if it works, it's amazing. You'll never get those 1 in a million plays if you don't try them. You know, so nice, yeah.
Well, GG's to you both. Any last words before we sign off? TA's moving to 2-0, and we'll face another 2-0 opponent likely, and Special K will go to 1-1 and get another shot next week in week 3.
Yeah, well, GG Special K, and thank you for all the behind-the-scenes work and making a restream happen. I really appreciate it. PDX on the tracker, and yeah, Catastrophe and Stun, thank you very much for commentating. I appreciate it.
Thank you, you two,
Thank
for
you.
special. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks, Catastrophe, Sean, Rex. Appreciate all the work in there, and go Bills.
Thank you, Special K and TA, for playing, honestly. And thank you, Rex, again for tracking and helping in the middle of the race with just getting the facts straight, because I need that.
Always.
All right.
All right, Catastrophe, I enjoyed it. Maybe
Same.
we'll do it again sometime.
Yeah, pleasure commentating with you, Stun. Any last words? Oh, actually, I think we've got another race going on in the same tournament. Is that correct? I think SpeedGaming 1, they're actually still going.
SpeedGaming 3, we have Caffey and Sea Falcon.
Ah. Well, maybe we head over there.
Well, everybody sign off and head over there. Yeah, PDX Rex, thanks for the tracking.
Thank you guys for the commentary.
Good night. See you for more Zelda later.